Yo, 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 yo! What's going on, everybody? Happy Monday! It is Major Week. We've got another major here upon us. Oh, man. So last time, we had the Masters. Went alright. Last week, we managed to sneak out a top 30 after starting 6 under. And, you know, that was pretty tough. We're going to have a pretty tough go of it this week, as is my understanding. This course was deemed the winner of the major design contest back when they held that. And we've played a lot of major design courses at this point on Plat. This is going to be yet another one. So we'll see how we fare. Gotta just keep our wits about us. I think there are gonna be times where maybe we have to be okay with the par. And that's, you know, the big thing is we've been giving up bogeys. That's a big one. That's a big one.
It's been 67 years. I am old now. The only thing that can be said now is a plea for help. Because I've fallen and can't get up.
Doctor, welcome back for 67 months. Hot dang, dude. We're over that 5.5 year mark, which is absolutely crazy. Hope you continue to enjoy your faces. Yeah, we should probably call for some help for you. That's not good. That's not good. You know what's actually wild to think, though, is that there's the potential of this. Now, it takes a lot. You need Twitch to last for 67 years. You need the streamer to stream for 67 years, and you need the viewer to watch for 67 years and stay subbed the whole time. But can you imagine the number of months? The alert didn't go off. You heard the TTS.
We are now the night to say.
I'm just gonna blame Streamlabs for that.
It's been 67 years. I am old now. The only thing that can be said now is a plea for help. Because I've fallen and can't get up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna blame Streamlabs for that. But there you go, 67 months, so nice. Get the alert twice. Yeah, what, 67, if you went actually 67 years, 670 months plus another 134? 700, can you imagine like somebody coming in for their 704 month resub? Now mind you, let's just forget the monetary, 804? 6, 7, yeah, 804 months. 804 month resub would be absolutely bananas. I think the more concerning part would be that they had spent over $4,000 in subscription, but that's besides the point. But that's the reality of it, right? You spend, you know, just $5 a month. Well, over time, that really adds up. I was watching a stream maybe a couple weeks ago, and there was some comment about, oh, my friend, he played, you know, he spent $1,400 on RuneScape. And I was like, okay, like, riddle me this. RuneScape has been out for, what, 22 years or something like that? If you spent $5 a month on RuneScape since launch, there's your 1,400 bucks. So like, as crazy as it sounds, you know, those subscriptions, that's why companies, you know, whether it be a gym membership or a TV movie subscription plan, right? Like your Hulu, Netflix, you know, all the all the different subscription services. If they get you hooked for years, it's a lot of money. Hey, thanks, Kara. You too. I release quality content? Thanks, man. Yeah, always that weird self-reflective thing where, like, at times I feel like I do, but then very often I also feel like I don't. But I think that's just gonna be a I'm always critical of myself sort of thing, whether it be my virtual golf game, my real golf game, my content, everything. Friend's BDO account is worth nearly $20,000. Yeah, I wonder, like, I definitely have some accounts that probably could have fetched some money, but I'm also too stubborn to give them up, even though I'll probably never play the game again. That's the thing, though, with, like, games that have a farming aspect to it, you know, that combination of time plus inherent value of the items that drop. Went insane last week, kept your cool a bit more the last 2 rounds, but major season is so brutal. Yeah, and like it's a weird thing too, Kara, because last week wasn't a major week. I mean, I guess it's, yeah, we had Fruitland Farms for the major, but they had thrown so many major courses at us that we had kind of gotten back to the normal flow. So when they threw it at us on like a non-major week, I think there's a mental component that goes with that, right? Because I think when you're mentally prepared for it, it's one thing. It's another thing when they just drop it on you and it's like, oh, so this week sucks, by the way. It's, oh. Medium, soft, firm, and then just faster than 155s, which I think is like 160, actually. Still actively plays? Well, as active as you can be with BDO. Well, we could ask Justin how, I think Justin was saying about playing BDO recently. His account's probably worth a bunch too, because he's been playing for a long time. Alright. What we're looking for is similar-ish green speeds, and that's quick on Elite, okay. So, Kara, how did you finish up last week? Because I started pretty crap. I shot 6 under round 1, but then went 12, 11, and like 8 or something. I finished at 37. You know what? We'll play kinetic round 1, because that's medium, moderate, fast. 6, 11, 13, 5, tied Hemo. Okay, so you were 2 strokes behind me then. Yeah, so you came out the same way that I did. Lost tempo round 1, round 4. I came out and just bogeyed the first. I was like, okay. Didn't carry the bunker, found bogey, par, and was just kind of chipping away at it, but always takes the wind out of your sails a little bit when you start a round, let alone the tournament, with a bogey. Four or 5 bogeys for the tournament. I think I had, I want to say like 2 or 3. But I know that like they're savable scores. And I just manage, like, I don't know. I have this propensity to not save savable stuff. Because I'll like, all of a sudden it'll be like, oh, it'll be a green side shot, and then I'll leave myself 11 feet short somehow. Like, the number of times that I've like went to aim my chip and I either run it past because I leave some piece of calculation out, or I leave it short because I don't add for like the loft or something like that, and then, you know, then you leave yourself a long putt and you miss it. I'm like, it should be, it's like stupid little things like that over and over. Yeah, the number of times where it's just like, how am I this good but also this bad? 96%. Don't be doing that. Hey, what's up, Matt? This green is maybe your favorite ever? It's a pretty big green. Feeds and feeds, you get that pitch shot. So in round 3, so you're really frustrated when it just dropped off from bad tempos, and a lot of those holes, bad tempo means impossible. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, bad tempos leave you so far out of position. Like they leave you out of position normally, but when you're on a major track, they're designed in a way that if you aim it properly, a mishit is really gonna screw you. Like, you almost have to misaim and mishit in the right way to get, you know, maybe a bit more lucky. We gotta make those. That's the thing, we gotta make those. I think this is one that you don't even go for it, you just try and feed it to the right for the uphill chip. Oh, I hit a straight ball. Imagine that. Some people just hit that swing plane all the time and it's kind of disgusting. Right? Yeah. In real life, I'm putting this. Am I putting it in the video game, though, is the question. So I'm a much worse putter in the virtual world than I am in the real world. Guys only want one swing and it's disgusting. I just don't think I ever see that being low, which is problematic. That's funny. Also, you guys have to let me know. I'm using. So I realized in reviewing some of the footage from, because doing actual editing, I realized that the audio, I hear a lot more of my fan than I want to. So I'm using a bigger fan, but I have it further away, with the hope that it being further from the microphone helps. So you guys will have to let me know if you hear anything with the fan, or if it's noticeable. Hey, what's going on, BC? I have a noise gate, though, so, like, you should only hear it while I'm talking. Just, like, point of reference if I go quiet that you shouldn't hear it. But something I want to improve. We put that video out, which, by the way, if you haven't, I would greatly appreciate a watch and a like. I know, a little bit sellout-y. I know. It's weird, but I feel like with YouTube, you kind of have to. Yeah, we put out the video for last week, which is the entire, it's like a highlights kind of video for the whole tournament. Definitely trying to make some improvements on it. How do they mow these greens, Kara? Probably with a lawnmower, if I had to guess. Also, Brennan, what's going on? Okay, that, short. Oh, I hit it too firm. "75-degree angle climbing mowers are OP." So I remember when I would mow, when I lived with my parents, like, you know, back in high school and stuff, mowing the yard. We had a sand mound in our front yard. And I remember riding the lawnmower and you'd have to like counter lean. Right, so if it's pitched this way, you're just like leaning into the uphill as you're driving it to make sure that it doesn't tip. Because you know darn well I'm not going out there and push mowing it. That's extra work. I will say though, there's you know, it's funny, my mom enjoys push or ride mowing. I enjoy it. Childhood lawnmower accident memory for you? Oh no. Oh no, Map. I mean, it sounds like you're okay, but oh no. But I enjoy a good lawnmower ride, like, cause you're outdoors, you know, mowing like an acre or so. You're outdoors for, you know, an hour or so, riding around, the hum of the tractor, the smell of the cut grass. Yeah, I'm sounding too much like a dad. I don't know. I enjoyed that when I was younger. I know my mom does. It's like you get out, you're outside, you're kind of in your own little world there. Right now, I have a townhouse with like it's probably like a 35 square feet worth of grass or something. I got a little Scott's push mower without the engine or anything, just like the you know, the old school wheels that turn the blade. Don't really have a lot of mowing time. Slowed it. It's gonna pick up too much, maybe not too much speed. Was it for mowing? About 5 of your siblings were in a mower trailer in the yard and got launched out when it hit a bump. Oh no. Oh no. Also, 5 of your siblings? Are we just gonna casually glaze over that fact? That's a lot of kids. Well, you know, other families that have 11 kids doesn't seem like a lot. I don't know anybody with that much. We had friends of ours that there were 7 of them. My best friend is one of 5. And we did have neighbors across the street that had 6 boys. They kept trying for a girl. They failed. But yeah, I can't say that I knew any that had 11. Although I think there was one girl in my school who there were like maybe 8 or more of them, but it was they adopted a lot of kids. So like it counts, but it doesn't. I feel like when you're trying to do a quantity of children, it's like cheating. Kids. I guess that's not enough for a reality show these days. Hoping for a little bit more release, but it was also one that I didn't want to throw a crap ton of spin and then it not stop. Oh, they have back-to-back par 5s there. I guess that is the case. Didn't really recognize that at first. So as I understand, I mean, it's always a goal of mine to be big on fairway and regulation, but you know, when it comes to these major courses, it's just even more important. Because like you gotta hit approach shots, but you really cannot be outside of. You really can't be off the fairway. It just doesn't. Unless you really like making life hard on yourself. Yeah, then in that case, I suppose. Why did that post twice? It didn't post twice, but it came through on my end twice. Random money from TFR! Get in there. TFR, welcome back. Thank you very much for the 100 bits. How are you doing? How was the weekend? Good to see you. Hope all is well. Surprise money. I mean, money always throws me off guards, but when it comes out of nowhere. Same with like a sub. And anything that makes it feel like there's value being given in this channel always throws me off. Spicy strike. Spicy, spicy, spicy. Talk about accuracy. To get it up there and not hit the fringe? Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. See, I have mixed feelings about this, but I think it does actually break less on this side. I guess this is just gonna be a test, but I'm not seeing a ton of break on the left-hand side. Yeah, okay. I'm still trying to figure out, I think there's some stuff with uphill putts that you can do some reduction in aim. Well, don't speak through your swing, that's how you miss fairways. Miss fairways, those are problems. Those are absolutely problematic. That's too far. I took some of the loft off of it. Oh, but it does bite nice. All right, the real question is, are the 155s gonna, like, is the 160 green speed going to play like the 155s, or is it gonna play just that much quicker and all of our reads are gonna be just off? It's the one thing that right now is kind of lurking in the back of my mind as a concern. I will say, at the moment, ball striking is in a good place. Now, we'll see how it goes when the pressure mounts. That's kind of been our kryptonite of sorts recently, is the mental side when it matters. But we know we've got game. I think ultimately you have to have that first and foremost. The underhit, a little concerning. But the thing is, you get uphill putts. Just keep chipping away. $66, so that's like pin high. 56. Let's call it 7 or 8. Not even, because it's up the hill. So we're gonna land back here, get the kick forward, and then roll. So maybe like a little bit of backspin on it. Aim it a little bit more right. Give it room to feed and use the green. Clinical. I always do wonder, like, yeah, now I always want to stick to the schedule because schedules, I think, in streaming are very important. If you expected your TV show to come on at 8 p.m. and then the day of, all of a sudden, it went off at 7 p.m. instead, and you show up at 8 and it's over already, you'd be pretty upset. Yeah, so obviously I want to keep with our normal sequencing of things. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I do wonder. I do wonder if I just can run on or run out of gas through warm-ups. Too far, but I know that if I went 4-iron, I would have been short. Wow, that stays up. Nasty sinus infection and chest cold virus, so you had to go to the doc and miss all your son's football games. That sucks, man. I had a nasty sinus infection. It didn't get too bad, though. It did go away. But yeah, I was dealing with some pretty big allergies, and then we had a sinus infection. And I kid you not, I think I was, I guess I was, like, whenever I would blow my nose for, like, a couple of days, I was blowing out, like, blood clots. It was like my nose actually had a period. Like, it was dark, like, it was that dark. It wasn't like little bits of red in it, you know, like when you sometimes just like nick your nose or something because you scratched it or like you blew your nose too many times and you get a little blood. Like it was like full on dark. It was so much. Ugh. Fortunately though, after a few days that went away. I was starting to get concerned I was gonna have to go and get antibiotics or something, so I feel you on that one, man. Also, what's going on, Mac? 110 a 4-iron? We could have tried the overpower. Always kind of good to test it out from time to time, see if you've got it. Come on now. If only this mattered for something, right? Got some antibiotics, tough to sleep. Yeah. It's not fun. I just remember, like, I would blow my nose and you'd have to, like, keep blowing it and there's just so much blood. And it was only on my right side. Ugh. Never missed a game or practice his entire young career. It's... Unfortunately, the record, the number of games and practices in a row takes a hit, but I think you've got a pretty decent excuse. I would say it's a pretty decent excuse. The streak's over. Well, it's time to build a new streak, right? Time to build a new streak. I hate these ones, man. Because they're so tough, like, all of the break is right at the start, so you either get it right and roll it in, or immediately you're wrong. Ooh. Big downhill par 4. Yeah, I'm curious. I guess it's still gonna be a couple of years. But I'm very interested to see what sports my son gets into. As it's funny, like, golf is like the big thing now, but, when I was little, I played baseball. I sucked at baseball. I was fast enough, but, my ability to hit a ball never really got much better. Played some softball, corporate softball league type stuff, and speed was my only thing. Has always been my only thing. Put me in center field, track balls down, but I'm about to make contact, hit it on the ground to shortstop, and outrun it, because I was quick enough to do that. Platinum Tour champ Guy Vizo has a nice ring to it, Stives. I like the energy we're bringing. The realism, not so much there, but I like the way you think. Be my first ever plat win if I did it. How we doing, Stives? Yeah, it always seems like when I free aim it, we have no chance. Flag football's been great. This is his 5th year. I think I would have enjoyed getting into flag football as a kid. It was... I'm trying to remember if I did... I did some, like, football camps before middle school. And then did football in middle school, and... Well, that's what happens when you talk through your swing. Through middle school and freshman year of high school, but as you can see by my size... Yeah, contact sports were not the best. Not the best matchup. Yeah, we good, Stives. We good, man. Playing pretty decently so far today. We'll see, obviously, how it translates to that which is That which is plat. But it's starting our day pretty well. You played 2 years of football in middle school, but you were 5'8", 110 pounds. A stiff breeze would knock you over. Okay, Matt. I was 7th grade. I was probably 4'10", 95 pounds. And then I think 8th grade, I was 5'3", 120. So, yeah, I know a thing or two about being a small guy on the football field. Well, let him play. Yeah, my parents didn't let me play tackle football until middle school. We had a Pop Warner football, stuff in the area, but yeah, that was not until middle school. Hey, take it easy, Doctor. Good to see you, man. I'll catch you later. So I remember, they had me on. I played defense, I played safety. I remember laying out a kid one time. He was one of the few kids on the team, though, that was smaller than me. So, like, it wasn't really all that impressive, but for me, it was something. Defensive tackle for 1 game. I played defensive tackle for 2 snaps during a practice. Just as a little thing. They wanted to switch it up. And so I don't know what the reasoning behind it was, but they rotated guys. So like I said, I'm in 8th grade. I'm probably all of 5'3", 120 tops. They put me at defensive tackle, took me out of safety. And lined me up over our best offensive, just inside on our best guard, I think. Maybe he was tackle, I'm not sure. All I know is I didn't line up in the gap. We lined up one-on-one. I just juked him at the line. I was like, I can't go through you, so I'm just gonna beat you off the ball here. So they snap, I take a step inside and then cut outside. Go, I'm right in the backfield. They're doing a little end around sort of play, and I tackle the kid. So then they swap out the lineman, put in a bigger dude, or I forget which one. If it was, they had the bigger guy and then they put in our top guy who was tall and quicker. I did the same thing to him. I just went the other way. They ran the exact same play, so I tackled the running back in the backfield 2 plays in a row. There's no way I would be able to get away with that more than the surprise factor in a real game. I do that once and they're like, all right, I know what this kid is gonna try and do to me, and then they would drive me into the ground. But in practice, the surprise factor was a fun little thing to have. I didn't swing. Hey, what's going on, Sparky? All's well here. All's well here, just chilling. How are you doing? Alright, that's one warm-up round in the book. Ran a slant over the middle into next Wednesday. Somehow didn't fumble. It wasn't at practice or in a game or anything. with the not fumbling. But I remember one time we were playing, we were just throwing a football around in the gym at our church, and there was a folded up ping pong table in the back corner. You can imagine where this goes. So my best friend's dad threw the ball. I catch it and like catch step into the corner of the ping pong table. I mean, it hit me like here. I had a little cut. Like, fortunately, you've got this little bump here on your eyelid. You know, can't actually get to your eye with the flat thing here. Blessed be the skull design. Caught it, ran into it, dropped. Didn't drop the ball though. Held on to that sucker. Man, did that hurt though. Freaking ice in my eye. The rest. Yeah, beautiful camera on the skull design. Gotta praise the designer. Hey, this is gonna be a good one. Medium, firm, but the exact green speed. All right, let's see how this translates. Red slope above the eyebrow. I don't know, do you want a red slope might be a little bit much. Maybe just yellow is okay. Be a kind of a scary look with the red slope above the eyebrow. Speaking of red slope above the eyebrow, this is a completely random thought, but do we think that the character designer is going to be any better in 2K25? Because I feel like they've rolled it back from TGC 19 to 2K21 to 2K23. Do you think that will... Because people love a character designer. Being able to create your own fiend. I feel like that's such an important thing to have. I mean, the thing is, like, think about this. If they make a better designer, or a better character creator rather, I mean, Scud can be even more beautiful, which is like a crazy thought because his character is already always so attractive. But yeah, if they make it better, like that's just the possibilities are endless. Yeah, I feel like it's become so, not so limited, but like definitely has gone backwards in terms of, you know, the flexibility of it. Which is a shame, you know. Thing is, I have absolutely no idea what to expect out of 2K25. I guess at the bare minimum with 2K25, expectation would be you've got crossplay out the gate, you've got ranked out the gate. Like, the things that you have in this game now are not going to be delayed for 6 months or whatever. You know, talk about a way to, you know, lose your player base a little bit is just not giving them some of those things out the gate. I would think with cross-platform being in now, I think that the next logical step would be society cross-platform. Right? I would think that that would be something fairly easily implementable. At launch. Because I don't think you can realistically do it after launch, I guess is the bigger emphasis there. You know, I think that's why we don't have it now, is because you'd have to deal with the overlap of same name stuff on different platforms. So if you have that available and then, you know, lock down out the gate, I think that that would be a pretty big thing. Look at that perfect use of the slopes. 2 sets of slopes. Ride them ever so nicely. Beautiful. So that's the swing we have to avoid. That like semi-lax one that just doesn't quite swing through. Because that's the swing we gotta have all day. All day long. We are awkwardly right in a valley, so see it drifting left to right there. So speaking of the bot message, if there are lurkers about on YouTube and you're enjoying, please consider dropping a like on the video. The thing is, that is the only way YouTube knows that anybody's enjoying a live stream. Thank you. This has been your public service announcement. It's the only thing with YouTube is I have to be sellouty for myself. And I know that that's the only person I should ever be sellouty for, but it still is uncomfortable. Because I don't know that I'll ever get used to it. Which, like, is it really sellout if you're selling yourself? Although that does sound kind of prostitute-y, but, you know, here we are. Swing's been feeling pretty good. Not gonna lie. We'll see how it goes in the round, but swing's been pretty good so far today. I just kind of feel like we're playing fairly loose. which is always a good thing. Yep. I did have that fear when trying to stretch, but I don't know. Whenever I have to club up to the 6-iron, I feel like there's always such a big difference between 6 and 7. I'm always just a little bit fearful. Ooh. Oh, it's firm. Okay. So that's part of it. Oh, that was for eagle. Okay. I heard that Woe shot like a 25 under on this or something stupid. You want to talk about making like every eagle and then some. 25 under is nuts. I mean, I know it's CC and like obviously, a plat player in CC, but point being, that is a low freaking score. That's how I drew it up. It's exactly how I drew that shot up, minus the not going in part. We had so many shots in round 4 that we just couldn't convert. Which obviously the big thing was we missed so many freaking greens in round 4. I think we were something bad, like 56% green in regulation. But we had so many shots that were like just right there. That was slow. And slow on pitches is a death sentence. Slow on pitches is never good. I thought that might come back around. The way that started to turn right at the end, I legitimately thought that might come back around and go in. Well, alrighty then. But we're definitely gonna cut the corner. I'm trying to make this par 5 as short as possible. And turn that into 170 yards. Why not? 75, 73, 71. Then you factor wind, and all of a sudden you're at 165. Yeah, I mean, I can see where the low scores come from. Again, 25 under is still ridiculous, but into the 20s, I definitely understand it. A lot of eagle opportunities around here. Do you just put this into the bunker, or do you try and go long? I guess you might try and actually go long. Maybe like this, and then... I mean, I guess you just take whatever bounce and... The thing is, you almost, like, I know this probably kicks more left. I guess the play would have been to go full backspin. I mean, you want to go bunker or long, because bunker you can get spin out of, or long you can roll it uphill. Okay, so downhill, we'll land it back a little bit further. Fairly flat. I mean, that's the beautiful thing about a splash shot versus being out of the heavy rough. Splash shot, you actually have a chance. Now, this is kind of a mean one, Mr. Grinch. 'Cause you're like just barely clearing this, so what you would have to go... You'd have to go with the long shot here and then try and play the shot out into... I don't know. I might end up leaving this short anyway. The slow. It's actually... Actually would have been pretty good had I gotten a line on it. This is definitely not the like ideal place to putt from. I don't know if just going long and just having something flatter and downhill would have been the way to go. Because this you get like a rainbow putt. The thing is with this putt too, is it gets flatter as you go right, so... That is tough, because I think I did underhit that a little bit. Definitely a mean par 3 compared to a lot of the other stuff we've seen here. So you got 192 yards in. uphill and the line. Kind of need this to hit. Need it to come over that side and not get the kick to the left. I hit it slow. That's not great. Yep, there's that hard kick left. Oh. That was a lot more forward and a lot less left. We'll take it. I mean, that's for certain. We'll definitely take it. 3 eagles so far on the round. Okay. First, like, big misjudgment that came out a lot more right and didn't take as much of that wind as I was really anticipating it would. Oh, hit it a little bit just firm, I guess? Or maybe just overestimated it, or some combination of the two. Didn't quite turn over. Do you just bomb this one? I guess you can just play it stock. I don't think the difference is all that big if you bomb it versus hit it stock. You just kind of start to bring the bunker into play. Hit it slow. Okay, can't always take those putts for granted though. I mean, you look at that one and see how slippery it ends up being. All right, another fiver. So we've hit a 106 slow and a 105 perfect. Our overpowered's in hand tonight? I don't know about that. I don't trust it. Would be nice if they were, but I don't trust it. Yeah, JDK, this is CC. We're just about to get into plat though. where we wanted to be. Nice. That's where we wanted to be. Alright, 4 eagles on the round. Is there an ace in the cards? We had one last week. But we had an ace on Thursday. Fortunately, we weren't able to do it on tour, but... see how this 8-iron fares. Good line. Gonna hang a little right, I think. Drivable par 4 to end. But the problem here is distance, because if I take a full driver, we are gonna sail this thing. I hate this because I think I don't know. This probably isn't gonna end up well. I hit it slow. I think I just talked myself out of that one. Driver punch goes 242, so it's shorter than the 3 wood. Which unfortunately means it's not really worth crap. So that ridge is at like 20 yards. Just... I think we're gonna have to try and play the flop. So, solid play on Kinetic and 19 under on CC. I mean, I know that those aren't the best gauges of how things are gonna go on Plat, but you know, they can't be bad, right? Hey, what's going on, Kursky? How you doing? All right, well, let's do it. Let's rock and roll. See what we can do here on the Platinum streets. Hey, thank you for the luck, Mike. See how things are going here. Need to learn one thing for sure. Always happy to try and help. Yeah, so as we all know, it is major season. So major number 2, we're at Burlingame, winner of the major course design. So we'll see how this goes. GH, thank you for the luck. I hope you're doing well. And yeah, like the bot says, if you guys are enjoying the stream over on YouTube, click the like button. It goes a long way for us over here and what we're trying to do. All right. Round 1 conditions. There is only one tee set, so that's at least easy to remember for the extent of the week here. Medium winds out of the northeast. Fairways are soft, greens are firm, and greens are rocking just a little bit above fast. So 160 should play pretty similar to fast, hopefully. So let's get into it. Course is fun, Jube. Yeah, I've heard. So hole 1, 517-yard par 4. Fairways are tight and looks like we've got some cambers. So definitely gonna have to hit these out to the right-hand side. Soft, so it should sit. That's all kicking left, so the slow is not gonna kill us here. It's actually gonna play nicely. So furs and gurs. Furs and gurs. That's gonna be the objective. It's really the main thing that you have to build upon. Ball below the feet. We are gonna be... I think if we hit this as like a straightish sort of ball, it should drift around to where we want it to be. Now it's gonna be down to 83 and Lai's gonna be kicking it. So definitely gotta take some off. Hey, what's going on, Croto? That's on a really nice line. It's long, though. So that downhill lie really shot the ball out. I did not think it was gonna fire so much. That's okay, though. I mean, we're on the right line, so we got that read going for us. Now it's just a matter of what can we do with the putter. A little bit of double breaker, big uphill. No, just a little bit firm, apparently. Just rode until the end and just kept carrying. I guess it is a little bit downhill behind, so that's for that extra break. Okay. I really thought it was holding high, takes the dip at the end, but we just hang on high side there. It rolls through a little bit much. We'll take the 2-putt par. Gotta take the pars. Pars are definitely a lot better than bogeys are here. But obviously we want to make scores, so that one hurts a little bit. Yeah, but we had the misjudgment on the tee shot, so, or not on the tee shot, on the approach shot. Okay, so we do have a bowl here. .108. Call it 105. Wind in. I'm gonna give it just a touch of D-loft, I think. Nah, it's firm. I think we just take a stock lob wedge, because if it's short, that firm should kick forward. Don't really expect it to be long. And then with this being uphill, I'm gonna play it a little bit left. Not expecting it to come back too much. All right, we're gonna get in there for our first birdie of the tournament with a beautiful approach shot. All right, solid start, because though we take par on the first hole, it was not a bad par. All right, 229 carry on the 4-iron, but then wind is going to play in on us just a few yards. So we're gonna be into the 220. I mean, realistically here, I'm gonna try and play an overpowered 4-iron. I baby slowed it, but we did get the 104. I mean, that's as good as I can do there. Gotta carry that ridge. It's much. I don't have a 3-iron in the bag. 3 hybrid is too much club. So, realistically, that's the only way that I see us being able to play that shot. You gotta come back, man. Didn't come back until after the hole. I didn't see it jumping out that hard. All right, this seems like a really mean par 5 tee shot. So we're gonna play this full loft. Some backspin. Drift it out to the right, let it cut back a little. So it's definitely gonna be not great for approach. Like, we're gonna have such a long ways to go, but we're trying to keep it on the fairway. That's priority number 1. Keeping these things on the fairway, giving ourselves opportunities. Now, we did get a good lie here. 270 into the 280s. $40 yards to go. You get a soft landing on the fairway, and then drift on the green. We might actually end up short because we didn't land on the green. Yeah, I don't know. I wonder if it was a firmer fairway, or if we landed on the green if we would have released back to the hole. So we have a 55-footer. I'm gonna have to play this conservative. Play for a lot of break and just take the possibility of running this out the back of the green out of the equation. Alright, so little drifter, and then it's gonna be low due to the power, but stay. Okay. That's a really tough one. That's a really tough putt. Dude. That broke so much at the end. Holy cow. I mean, all right. Sucks, but I guess it happens. Hey, thank you for the luck, Maximo. Just trying to hold these fairways, but this is so difficult. So difficult. I feel like we judged that first one pretty well. So I'm gonna play this one, I think, in a similar fashion. But I just have to make sure that we can stop it. I hit it. That one I hit too fast. That one I hit too fast. That has to be a little bit less fast to be able to... Has to be a little bit less fast to be able to get that to start cutting back anything on the fast side. Surprisingly, though, we're able to keep this up on the shelf. I'm gonna wager that that's just a touch firm. Otherwise, it turns in. Okay. Trying to carry this one to the left-hand side with loft and shape, so that it kicks right and rolls down. Yeah, ball striking is overall pretty good. Obviously, we missed that last approach shot, but we're finding fairways. We're giving ourselves chances. Yeah, I'm still using Sculptor. It's just a base, though. I think Sculptor or Powerhouse are probably the best bases. It's just, it gives you the power early. Power is pretty much the easiest, or is like pretty much the most important thing in my opinion. Hey, what's going on, Mikey? Thank you for the luck. This feels dangerous, but trying to shape distance off of this is gonna be tough. So I'm kind of expecting this to fly a bit. Ah, look at that. It's the right distance, but man, that thing flew right. Look at this putt. This is our reward, by the way. This is our reward for that shot. There's a putt. Come on now. All right, par 5. We need to be right side of the fairway. That'll be perfect. Now, if you notice, I'm playing a lot of lofted and backspun tee shots because even though this is soft fairways, when you get these fairways with huge amounts of camber, big shape, and then even the little bits of draw and fade into the slopes, just anything to really try and knock these shots down is what we're trying to do. Now, apparently, they don't want us to get on into. Way more than a knee knocker, it's a heart knocker. Yeah, like... lag it for me. Yeah, just try and make sure you hold the green, don't lose the ball. So this is so far uphill, this shot would come up short. 3 hybrid, 220... I wonder with the hybrid, I'm kind of thinking, okay, so there are a couple of options here. I'm trying to debate which is best. So we can play it to the bunker, and then we've got to splash it out and get it to sit without rolling. The other option that I'm contemplating is try and play like a high-drawn hybrid and get it into here and feed it down. Which, like, in my opinion, worst case scenario, you end up here, which is not great, and you have a long putt. Or you get it going, and the worst case scenario is it ends up in here. Go right and play double and go to the next hole. I'm honestly feeling the hybrid a little bit. So 220, 218, a little bit uphill, although that's here and then wind a little long. So now it's just like, how do we get it to go to the right spot? I slowed it, which this is like the death part because I need that to be a bit more left so that it actually feeds down. I mean, now we've just got a tough 2-putt. We're on the green. Just gotta play it short enough. Yeah, I hit it slow. If we're perfect, we get the chance to ride the ridge. The question I have to ask myself is, can you hold this putt anyway? I'm actually starting to think that maybe I can't. Okay. Can I hold? You have to get it barely rolling and then it... 6-footer rolls off. Well, the option that I'm considering is actually getting it down to here and letting it use this as a bit of a way to stop it. And then it would just kind of lag to like down in here, and then you just get this little breaker. You still have to get the pace right. Can I chip it? No. We'll look away. Yeah, we can't chip this one. So we're just gonna try and use this little ridge left to right as a stop. I may have hit it too firm. Gosh darn it. Okay, that's not the worst. Yeah, I hit it too firm. I think, yeah, you'd have to like barely get that thing going. Now, I don't know that I can putt this in. It's like a crazy break at my feet, and then I can't tell a dang thing there. There's part of me that's just like, chip it. I think I might, actually. Oh, come on! That's so mean. I mean, like, I guess you are supposed to just go for the other side. It's a written rule, so 75 feet, inside 75 feet, or if you have a putt path to the green. Now, I think chipping there, you still have a pretty good chance of rolling it off. It's 40 feet uphill, which means that this full backspin is almost negated. In terms of distance gain. If you're a real freak, though, you could probably overpower your way to the green. We have hit 105 and 106 today, so I'm contemplating. The other option is a layup. And give yourself a pitch shot to the back corner. Hey, what's up, Nari? Gonna be a tight squeeze no matter what we end up with, so. Just gonna take the 3-wood. Oh, this is gonna be interesting, isn't it? I think I'm gonna play it stock. I'm gonna let it have the ability to roll because I think it's gonna lose from this uphill and everything. I think you land into that. Maybe just like a touch of backspin, but like you want it to not be too short. That's off. Oh, it's not off. Woo! Woo, boy. Don't you do it! Don't you do it! Looks like it's trying to slip left on me. All right, we're grinding it out. we're just definitely missing a lot of things that, you know, we've given ourselves chances, but we've played clean. It's just, you know, not being able to score on par 5s stings. DQ, you say it was an API check? No, the disqualification would be if, like, somebody watched it on stream or played with a ghost, like, anything like that. Somebody noticed it and reported it. That's like a self-regulated kind of rule. The biggest way, though, that green chipping gets detected, green chipping is easily detectable, though, if somebody has a green in regulation and 0 putts. You know, like they hold out the chip, and then that would then go to maybe the API has the information on the length of that shot. So there's like a little bit of way to kind of detect it. $54. I don't think it quite reaches the green, so this kick could be big depending on how upslope it is. Well, that is just kind enough. Okay. Okay. A little bit firm. Come on, man. Come on. Gots to make them putts. Oh no, I overturned it. Didn't get long enough. We're gonna be playing out of the bunker. JKLOL, it's light rough. Okay, so you actually have a little bit of a bowl here. Now 90%, 68, 90. Yeah, I'm gonna play this 7-iron. That actually ends up interesting. Probably just end up with the doubt, like, no matter what I do here, probably just end up with a downhill putt from behind, I think. Hey, thank you, Jet Ski. Kicked out right. I'm back. Yeah, I mean, this is what we expected, though, right? I mean, there was always going to be a downhill putt coming in here. Just can't quite seem to catch a break on these putts. Can't seem to catch a break on these putts. We've had quite a few nice shots, but nice shots are not translating. That's gonna land like pin high. Play a backspun fade here. What is that shot? Oh, that's a terrible tempo. Get past the tree. It's the first input mistake, like big time input mistake. I'm not really certain what happened there. It's unfortunate. Hey, what's going on, Skylord? Howdy, howdy, howdy. Yeah, just not enough room to work. I can't land it any shorter. How's games going tonight? We're not doing too hot. Unfortunately, things just aren't quite going our way. This is a big one to try and salvage a par here. It's a really bad tee shot. Where is that break? Yo. Holy cow, that had so much more break than it looked like. Alright, well, we dropped the shot. Pair really bad tee shots. Okay, I don't know if there's some subconscious frustration and now the swing is starting to go. But that is certainly not making things any easier on us. So many fast shots. Okay, that's pretty good though. And we get it right back. Okay. Okay. Round one conditions haven't been bad. Like it's soft fairways, firm greens. The greens are 160 and medium winds, so like it's not, the conditions are nothing crazy. The course is just hard. The course is just extremely challenging. Hey, what's going on, Wizard? There we go. That's the input we strive to hit. Tougher than last week's Swede. I think so. Feels tougher in a fair way. I don't know. Last week seemed kind of gimmicky in the way that it kicked you off of the green so often. But like, this is definitely still quite tough. Because I feel like my ball striking overall has been pretty good this week. Except for there. Up until these past couple of holes, our ball striking had been really good and we'd still been struggling to score. Hades Skylord has been going well. We put 40 hours into the first one. Got 11 clears. Cleared, I think, heat 3 out of best. Cleared like heat 2 of, I think, all the weapons. So got to main credits and then Hades 2 dropped, so had to switch over, you know. Gotta get in on what everybody else is partaking in. Oh, I hit it so fast. That was the right everything else. I just like slammed the stick forward. Got your first clear Hades 2 the other night. We're a few hours in, I think like 6 nights into it. 6 nights in, I got to the final boss of like going, you know, down. The problem is because I got there on night 6, I had like a plus 80% damage, or plus 60 or 80% damage against me. So yeah, I got wrecked. Well, we made it there. I like cleared the ads and then died. You know, when you're, I think on Cerberus taking 20 something damage per, yeah, it's. Hey, what's up, JP? So this is gonna be an interesting hit here and then bounce up. I think has to be the way that this is played. Did I take the wrong club? I did. Somehow I ended up on the 9-iron. How did my club reset? Well, that certainly helps no one. Executed the shot too. I mean, it didn't turn back over. So... Oh, come on now. Come on, man. This is not how I was expecting this to go, especially just given how we've been striking the ball and everything, but I suppose that's just how it goes sometimes, even when you're striking it if you're not putting it 2 feet away. There's the first time that we hit one and didn't really get a good adjustment. It's gonna be too short. I need it to be fairway. It's really not a terrible lie, though. It's really not a terrible lie. Slowed it. Kiss that ball goodbye to the bunker. Oh, even better. Even better. To the light rough. I have to make sure that I get it up there. I'm so scared that it's gonna hit the front edge. Hey, what's up, Linkster? Hopefully Platt did not treat you as poorly as it's treating me. Cause yeah, this has been it for me. So with Platt till the next game, not fun at all, having fun with True Sim. I respect it. I respect it. What in the world? So if you drive it, bounce on, have a horrible putt. If you lay it up, you have a horrible fairway lie. And then you get this like side hill pitch shot into tight. I almost feel like you have to do that though. Cause like I just don't see it happening. I mean, I put this over to the right though, so I'm probably dumb for that somehow, one way or another. Okay, so 2 feet uphill, mid-70s. Wind's got to play a little bit of something, right? I mean, here's the catch here. If this doesn't play the way that I'm thinking, we could be out the back of the green. But I guess that's the game that we play, right? Just didn't catch the wind. Just didn't catch the wind. I guess on the bright side, we're probably only going to be playing 2 rounds of this week. Jeez. The kick in the nuts is I'm playing well. We shot like 17 in Kinetic and 19 in CC, and those are also major courses. Just can't get... Hey, hey, hey. Can't get things to drop. Yeah, I'm supposed to be excited about the majors, right? Oh my gosh, we saved a par! Made a putt! It just feels like so little, so late. Just feels like so little, so late. My goodness. It's just, I think it's such a mental thing of like, we started the round so well, but like, there's just that mental portion of the game when things don't drop. You know, and you go hole after hole of things not going in with like pretty decent ball striking, like it wears on you. It wears on you so much. And then we start hitting bad shot, like, then our inputs start to go, because I think the brain just kind of goes, well, what's the point? Ah, we're trying! We're trying for something! Even or 1 under through 7 kind of puts the pressure on to start scoring some. Yeah, like, we were making great shots, but only scored like 1 time in that first bit, and yeah, that just, it kind of just mounts, even if it's subconscious. Yeah, because I hadn't hit any big fasts like all day. Warm-ups or here, like pretty much hadn't hit the big fast. And then after a while of hitting good shots and not coming away with putts and everything, you know, big fasts have started to come out more and more. No, it doesn't give you a singular easy thing. That's for sure. For sure. Let the pin stop. I tried to get it to go into that ridge. Stretched it a little bit too far. Okay, so we make 2 putts at the very end, which might become important down the stretch here. I mean, really not what we want to see, but you know what? If it's playing this hard for us, there's definitely a good chance it's playing really hard for everyone. Despite what some of these scores may say, I mean, you can see how fast it falls off. 15 under to 10 under in the top 7. So we're at 5 under, but it's T30. There's a chance that we might be looking at a cut made. Gonna have to fight in round 2, but those 2 birdies on 17 and 18 I think might prove very important for this week. Shoot 20 under to make up for it? Yo, Maximo! Thank you for spending the time to get to over 9,000 channel points that you can just so frivolously spend. Appreciate it. So let's see. 5 under is going to put us back at T53. But that's T53 out of 91 people that have teed off thus far. Do we know what the cut line is? I know for the Masters it was top 50 in ties. Is it going to be top 50 in ties again for this? But that's pretty wild. That was very difficult. 65 BJ. Okay, so there's a chance. There's a chance, which is wild. But I mean, I guess that's like a true major, yeah? That's a true major if that's the case. That like 5 under can be in the hunt for a cut. But like, okay, so let's take a look at this real quick. So we shot 6 birdies and a bogey. But we had how many, you know, we parred how many par 5s there? I mean, we had the 1-3 putt. Just low 1 putt percentage. We were 7 of 10 medium and 1 of 7 long. Like, you just, when you can't get the putts to drop, you can't get the putts to drop. Because I think we had some pretty decent approach shots and like some pretty decent putts, and things just didn't break our way until right at the end there. We were able to get a couple of them, but man, that's rough. That is rough. Because yeah, we're 1 under through 5, 2 under through 6, and we parred 3 par 5s. Yeah, That was just like, and I think it was the type of thing, like, we kept our head down in those first 8 holes. We got to 3 under, we're churning, we're hitting good shots, just not quite getting things to drop. And then 11, the big fast finally comes out, because we hit the turn par on 9 and 10. Big fast comes out, can't scramble from that spot. Big fast on 12, but managed to get a good shot, and then we go 4 pars in a row. Like, it was just, I think at that point, subconsciously, top 65 plus ties verified. Okay, so we're in the hunt. I mean, obviously there are going to be more people that play, but 5 under, sitting at T53, we're going to be right around that cut number. So we need a big round 2. We need to make things drop. But the fact is, if we're sitting already on the inside of the cut line, that's good. That's better than having to chase from behind. Now it's like a hold and pull away. What's up, Lindsay? Hey, this absolutely kicked my... I mean, just couldn't get anything to go. Really good. Like, if I watch that back, I feel like we played really well, but just couldn't get things going early. And then I think, yeah, like there's a very big mental component in the grand scheme of things that subconsciously, I think it just wears on you. It's what they talked about with Scotty Scheffler's game of, like, he can't putt, right? That was the big talk. Scotty can't putt, and like the wear that will have on his approach game with how good it is if he can't putt, that would deteriorate. Now, I'm not saying I'm Scotty Scheffler, but I feel like we played very, very well in the beginning here. Couldn't get things going, and then you just start to get in that mental gymnastics of, well, like, come on, like, we gotta score. You start to, and then it starts to unravel. So yeah, bit long-winded. I think we could have realistically gotten towards that double digit, at least up towards, yeah, I think 8, 9, 10 would have been realistic. But we fight tomorrow. I mean, that's the long and short of it. Very, very long-winded. Very, very long-winded. All right. So that is going to be it for the golf today. I think just the unfortunate thing, and this is always going to be, you know, just good when it doesn't matter. Like the game is there. These were our warm-ups. These are our warm-ups. We shot 17 at Kinetic, and then we shot 19 at CC. Which I understand those are both easier, but the point being, like, the ball striking was there, and I'm not a great putter, so it's not like these were anything crazy. You know, my longest scoring putt, I didn't make a single long putt in CC. But proximity, you know, was 10 feet closer. What was our Kinetic, out of curiosity? Oops, oh, course details. There we go. Those are the right buttons. Like, proximity was there. We did make a long putt. We actually made 6 of 10, but when you're inside 15 feet from the hole, that doesn't matter as much. So yeah, like, I know we're playing at a level where we should be able to do well. Just ultimately about that final step of, you know, making the good shot happen in plat and getting the putt to drop. All right. So like I said, this is going to be it for the golf for today. We'll be back tomorrow with more golf. Stream is not done, though. Stream is not done. We're going to head over and play some Hades 2. If you have not checked out the Hades games, They're very, very good. A lot of fun. If you have not subbed to the YouTube, I would greatly appreciate it. We go a long way. We have a new style of video that we're trying. I would love for feedback. I would also love for likes and watch time. Is that too much? I thought I could maybe slide that in there while we're talking about it. But we're trying a new style with the YouTube videos. A little bit of an intro and then like a 4-round highlight thing. So I would appreciate feedback. I really wanna make the videos nice and like also worth my time editing them. But yeah. So we'll be back tomorrow, 7:30 Eastern with more golf. Obviously there's golf over on the YouTube channel in the videos. But we're gonna rock and roll with some Hades too. So let's get the games switched on over. Alright, I gotta come up with a clever clever title though. I had one idea, but maybe not. Maybe not. There we go. That's a better title. The devs don't want me to win yet. These Hades games are so fun. These Hades games are such a good time. No, my original thought, I was gonna say something about like the devs handicapping me. But it was also like I would have beaten the game. But the devs are handicapping me, but that's not really the case. I got to the final boss once, so there's no real telling. I probably wouldn't have beaten them first try. So we're just gonna say the devs don't want me to win yet because there's a mechanic in the game. Oh, that's not what I'm looking for. There's a mechanic in the game that I think because we're like getting far into the game so early, there's this character that shows up and just like debuffs you. So it's like, for every encounter after this, enemies do 20% more damage. So we got it at a point, we got to the final boss, or like we got like further along and like stuff was doing 40, 60, I think maybe even 80% more damage. So they're doing almost double damage by the end. I'm like, that's cool. Really, really gimping me here. We're gonna be playing some Hades 2, Kurt. It just dropped into early access last Monday, so we've been playing a little bit of that. It is a fantastic time. If you have not played the first one, is the first one still on sale? First one was on like the lowest sale it's ever been, and it's already worth it at full price. Nah, it's back up to full price. But honestly, 25 bucks for it. It's worth it. The second game's 30. First one was just on sale for like 10 bucks or something. Maybe even lower than that. I think it was like 67% off. I've seen 50% is like the lowest it had been going, but when this was launching, dropped a little bit more. Hey, what's up, Pi? How was the weekend? How you doing? Come on, load. Load. Stop the music and everything in full anticipation of game loading with audio and all of the... all the bells and whistles. Got a bit further, still haven't beaten them. I haven't played. You beat the up area? Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I have not played since Thursday, so we are still through 6 nights. I do not play offline. I also don't stream on the weekend, so there's that. Alright, so we could start rotating weapons. I don't know though, because I feel kind of comfortable with this one. Not quite finished. Gave you a message basically that you can't go up further for now. Okay. So not complete, but capped. Okay, maybe...
Should help me gather bones.
That cuts straight to the bone.
Okay, so it's like a dash swipe.
Watch and learn.
Does it go and always backstab? Let me see. No, it does not always backstab.
How about some real target practice?
Fan of knives.
I wish.
Get out your head. They can't move.
It's 180. Patch notes, it's talking about resource gathering and not needing to choose the right tool. Oh, it's gonna be like, as you unlock them, they're just all equipped. No, I didn't look at the patch notes. I don't know if I'll just look at the patch notes when the patch comes. Alright, let's give it a whirl. Let's give it a whirl. We'll try a new weapon, we'll see how it goes. Still be quite a bit different, but maybe now is the time. Oh, that's new.
What, is he going to fit me for a suit of armor?
In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
They told me you needed a weapon.
Hephaestus.
You already got one. Right, lousy one can spot that piss poor workmanship from here. Though, I could tune it up.
Okay, and so these are fire-based, so Hephaestus, I guess, goes well with Hestia. Attacks occasionally create a blast that deals 200 damage in the area. Specials occasionally create a blast that do 400. After you sprint for a second, use 10 magic, create a blast. I think the special. Right? Throw from a distance, it does 400 over there. I mean, you're probably gonna do more on attacks, or more attacks, but... I mean, it dealt it was 400 right away. Yeah, that could be good. That'd be good. We'll see how this goes. It's definitely gonna make me want to use the special more, because that could happen. Almost need to make the special faster, though. I also wonder... Yeah, that's bad. Yeah, this will be interesting. I just need a little bit more out of this ranged.
For me.
I only took 9 damage there. That was the magic that's so low. Okay, yeah. Because when it procs, it's really nice. But I'm almost wondering with the speed of the attack, if it would have been better to have the proc come from that.
All quiet.
I guess time will tell. I don't know, maybe I don't know, it's like if you built into your special more. Like maybe maybe the hammer can throw more, you know, throw more by default. There wasn't even room to go behind him either. Why does it feel like I keep getting the 400 to proc on the first? Also, it felt like when I was testing, it would run behind often on the special, but that must be a spacing related thing. Well, we don't really have options, so recharge time is down. Oh, that's right, recharge time. So I don't have to spam. Oh, yeah. And there's a little bit of a cooldown thing on the side. On first shot, yeah, I'm seeing that. I'm seeing that now, Pi. Like it has the actual, yeah. So I've just been misusing or misunderstanding. Yeah, we good.
Of the dead, riches beyond imagination, even the remains of the deathless titans.
All right, so let's get Poseidon because we're lacking at the moment. But now I know.
That gloom, a shadow spinner.
Oh, I ran into it. I'm gonna end up losing this run real fast. Okay, that's like a huge freaking... This is so bad right now. This is so bad.
Had much contact with your father. So when Hades ceased communicating with Olympus, we figured he was back to his old ways. Turns out that old sneak Kronos got him. There was nothing we could do.
Try foes with a spirit. Okay, so spirit bubble appearance is pretty good. I did enjoy that. But I honestly think that Sunken Treasure, given our health situation, might be what we need. Also, we hadn't taken it before, so win-win. Yeah, we kind of needed a desperation heal. I hate it here. I hate these things. I hate them so much. Oh!
A gift.
Okay. More heals is really what we're in need of. I'm putting myself behind the 8 ball to start. Also, apparently I never brought my camera back. So hi, here I am. Alright, get that cooldown going. No! No, 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 no! Still more enemies, gosh darn it. I am running out of trees. So did that first one, like, does it deflect? Is that what's happening? A Mega Cast immediately detonates and knocks foes away. I see, the problem is, like, I do like fluid gain, but the fact that that's epic also makes me want to take it. I think it's taking out the shield.
And load it. Spinning, spinning goes the thread. Warped and waft. You've come back.
Didn't get anything from
Saw you
those.
get into a scuffle with the great big witch. Why are you fighting? I thought you were on the same side. Oh, I can hardly keep up with everything lately.
Headmistress and I aren't really fighting. Well, no, I suppose we are, except it isn't born of anger or misunderstanding. It's just her way of making certain I'm prepared.
I have to make sure I'm prepared every time I go out.
Huh. Well, look, you show her for me the next chance you get, won't you, my friend? And no pressure, but I might be watching just in case. I won't get underfoot, I promise.
Lets you channel faster. We're going full health build. We're going full health build. I need to. Ashes or Psyche? That's an interesting proposition. I kind of need both, so I suppose we'll go Psyche.
You truly do look great.
I need a little bit of something on her freaking... I need something on attack. Need something on attack, because if we can get something on attack, we'll be good. Now... do we go more health or do we go Aphrodite? I feel like we're just lacking in the boon department. I played so defensively, we technically have about 100 health. I think while we're still healing up in the background, we can wait, but once that caps. Oh, no, 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 no! Freaking lost 15. I need to use that more. But more so like this when there's a group of enemies around. Nope, 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 nope. I also need that special, I think, to be hitting in a bigger... bigger area.
So you're the star student of Great Hecate. A little birdie told me she'd been training up a real prodigy. Imagine my surprise when it turned out to be the missing princess of the underworld. How positively scandalous.
Attacks deal more damage if you're 80% health. Whenever you use 30 magic, explosive projectile revolves around you. I think we might have to go Flutter Strike. Healthy Rebound would be good if we were a little bit stronger. Now Moon or... Well, we don't really have anything regenning, right? We don't have the magic regen, so I think we'll take the shop. Save the Moon. I guess we could get the Moon now if we wanted to.
You were able to reach the House of Hades before me, my lord. Doubtless why that final stretch was clear. You must know I was unable to prevail. Just have to give it another go, won't we? Thank you for your support.
Okay, so we're gonna probably buy Aphrodite. This is gonna put us up to 44, so I'll save the 6 HP. And maybe we end up buying the Moon anyway.
This should help.
Your bowfinder has such an ugly job having to smuggle little blessings such as these into the worst of places. But we make it worth his while, don't you worry about that.
Well, you have at least 80% HP, deal more damage. Dash Blast foes near where you start and end, and inflicts weak. We're kind of doing a bunch of water stuff right now. 1 on Sunken Treasure, 2 on Geysering, 3 on Flutter Strike. I mean, this is just from use, and then this is also going to be from use. Which I don't think we can proc it yet. It's kind of the problem. But like, should we just have it in our back pocket?
Fall upon the moon and draw you down.
I do not care to see the glimmer of the golden coins that Charon takes from you. It is far too much like the light of day, which likewise I can stand only so long. Your choice.
Hex turns you into an impervious living nightmare with her own abilities for 5 seconds. 5 seconds of invulnerable. Restores 25 health up to 3 times, which reset whenever you use fountains. Oh, that's interesting. 25 heal every 70 magic use, and then whenever you use a fountain. I mean, the thing is, we don't have much magic. Right? I mean, that's... Oh, I don't even have to count the things at the top. There are 5 different types. We've got 4 water. Water seems to be the main thing, but there are 5 of them? Okay. There it is. Yeah, so we have 70, like, I can't use Dark Side right now unless there's a well in the thing. I'm gonna have to go Moonwater because I just...
Together we shine.
I don't see another... I don't see another path.
Compose yourself.
And we've got shield right now, but I don't know.
Limb and Oros. So the sister blades have veiled themselves, do you? The other nocturnal arms shall follow their lead, I expect.
Nyx entrusted them to you to safeguard the realm as a last resort. But this cannot possibly be how they were meant to be used.
And why ever not? To safeguard the realm, you shall have to clear a wide variety of obstacles standing in your way.
I am realizing something. Please hold. Okay. All fixed. No! Come on, Colby. One can only be so dumb.
Well done.
Oh. Stop running into stuff. Wasting your shield. That's the problem right now is there's just like a little bit more cooldown on this than I want there to be. So I'm wasting the shield. It again. Gonna stay back here, I guess. I suppose the corner works. Oh, Colby. Hit you with this tree, yo. Oh, you want more tree? Okay, that's not necessarily the real one, and I wasted it. Alright. Okay, so like some parts better, but also just some parts worse. Can't be taking hits to my shield like that.
Yes. There.
Yeah, like you can definitely tell there are certain things that we do well, but with this weapon, it's like just slow enough that I get stuck in animation.
Just in time.
Just in time, haha, haha, ha.
Find you here, my girl. Such fire in your eyes. How obstinate the members of our family can be. Have you learned nothing from our previous exchange?
Oh, I learned plenty, and I'm eager to learn more. So why don't you get out of my way, since there's nothing you can do within these woods but try to slow me down.
Past the point of reason and so very self-assured. Then very well. Come find me if you must and learn some more. You know where I reside. I do not hide from gods.
See you soon.
Well, well, well. Alright, well at least we know who that is now. You know, it's the mystery is no longer there. I just hope Eris kinda stopped showing up. That'd be great. wonder what that, like, big follow-up was. Oh, that'll be nice. Ah, you suck. Okay, what do we want here? So we have options. This one's always an interesting option because there are so few of them. But I guess what would better us more? I mean, this is gonna further our ability. I think right now these are probably bigger to get trinkets.
Okay.
We got 3 of them. Should definitely be using 320. You know what? I forget what this person is. I think we saw them one time.
Like, no way. But then I go, wait. What if?
Maybe not.
That one, man. I know you do.
Oh no, that's the spirit. That's not the actual thing. Never mind.
The standing waters all about, revealed to denizens of Oceanus their full selves, to their horror or to their delight.
This is not a good view.
I have one rule, and that's look, but don't touch, okay? In fact, why don't you stand a little farther back? And also tell me how come you keep showing up like this?
I've some affairs to settle in the lower reaches of the underworld. Thought I'd take this rather scenic route through this chamber of yours.
Oh, it isn't my chamber. I just find the waters here particularly clean and reflective, and far fewer would-be suitors than an asphodel. Remember to take a gift before you go.
Why does it kind of sound like Nick Cage? Why does it kind of sound Nick Cage-esque? Get a little gift before you go. Also, Mr. Fox coming in with the raid. Let's roll the alert, cause I'm in no cam mode for the immersion on on all the talking bits here. But Fox, thank you very much for the raid. Welcome on in. I believe you were playing some Hades too, right? Hope things are going well for you. Noel, welcome back. Okay, I'm trying to follow the full name here, Shadows. You might have to spell it out for me. What? We DIT Shadows, white I'm having just a little bit of a hard time piecing it together, but welcome on in, Shadows. Hope you're doing well. Tell me how stupid I am, please. What we do in the shadows. Okay. Well, maybe I don't want to know what we do in the shadows. Okay? 3 different untouching cores of your Twitch friends have sent Nick Cage, and that's the vibe that I'm getting. That's just the vibe that I'm getting from it. You're loving it so far. I am too, man. I am too. We're on night 7. We made it to the final boss on night 6, but you know how it goes. Eris just be out here cursing you, so when you have 60 or 80% extra damage against you, yeah, it's not fun. So we could get a gift. I think we could just double up our health. Honestly. No, that's a heal. It's not a full health. Oh, no. Bruh. Instructions unclear.
As you've made no attempt to
Just
snap
give me
my
your
head from my
trinket, man.
shoulders, unlike many other things lurking about, I'm compelled to give you this. Just as a casual acquaintance, to be clear.
So someone please explain then. Would magic do the same thing? Would magic be, or would magic actually have added to my magic?
Tokens of affection, full knowing I've already got a lot of them, and more importantly, am spoken for. Fine. Here's something to remember me by.
How could I ever forget you, Narcissus?
So, okay, so magic urn would have actually increased the magic storage. Well, you know what? We're gonna make sure. Oh, look at that. Full heal. Yay. I'm so disappointed, but you know, it's a learning experience. There's a first time for everything.
Now that's a sea serpent.
Oh. Okay. It's doing a whopping 25 damage. Love that. Ow. Bruh, just knock it off! Oh, I'm not gonna be able to pop this, alright, aren't I? Oh, we are so screwed. What happened? Don't I... Am I literally... You know what it is? There it is. I was trying to proc the heal just by spamming. I dodged back into it. Mother fricker. Well, that went horribly wrong.
I used to think your Lord Uncle Poseidon was a rude and useless hoe.
I could really use that 50 heal again.
In this war firsthand, I've come to realize how wrong I was. He isn't useless in the least.
Yeah, this run, this is my first time using this weapon. It's not going great.
As let's face it, you're not exactly the goddess of wisdom. Nor am I. And we have all the common ground in the beauty of the sea.
Well, I lived, yeah, I'm just a little bit on the back foot. Ooh. Okay. Any heal room? Ha 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 ha. Sick joke game. Sick joke. Giving me health related crap now. Wounds of Aphrodite treat all foes is nearby though. I mean, I don't have far away attack stuff, so like right now that doesn't mean too much. Heartfelt condolences. That makes me so sad. 15% damage resistance. Health reward. I almost feel like I have to take this because you hover over and read the little sidebar pop-outs. I always make sure to double check the sidebar pop-outs afterwards, but yeah, that's definitely not the first thing that I'm reading. 15% damage resistance. We have an ability to heal. I mean, there's definitely the argument of going for more overall health. I don't know. This is kind of a screwed up run in general. They never learn. So we're just gonna try and do the best we can.
Breathe it in.
No! You go away. Just try and be slow and safe and smart and all of the things.
Let that be.
All right, we will slowly work this back. Now I don't know if there's a way for us to get Death Defiance. I'm sure as heck gonna take health now. Oh, great. Ah, well, no, never mind. GG easy. We'll take hammer time. A little bit of health. Now we take hammer time. See, the thing is that's immediate. It's like the only... It's fun for everybody. I need more magic. Need a little bit more magic. That would go a long way. Okay, we've got some clean rooms. Special gains 4 power each time it hits the same foe. Omega attack hits a wide area, but uses 20 magic. Hold attack can't use Omega. I think I'm gonna take that because we're not really on a magic friendly build. I have a lot of... Thing is, I have gold, so we could go shop. I'm gonna go shop because there's a chance that we can buy a heart and a boon. I guess we're gonna buy a heal.
Olympus, I accept this message.
And some Poseidon. Omega cast occasionally creates a blast that deals 500 damage in the area. Okay, so we learned that the occasionally is the first time. Unfortunately, we don't get... Okay, this is where things get a little bit funky. We don't have any magic regen. Magic regen is what made this boss fight much more manageable the last time around. But I still think we take it, just if anything, for prophetic reasons. But yeah, this fight's gonna be an interesting one. I'm gonna have to make use of that blast effect, I think. I think that's gonna be the biggest thing.
Right or wrong answer, okay? We thrive on feedback from our fans.
If you seek feedback from your fans, ask them. As for me, I felt the chorus was catchy enough, but the lyrics and their disturbing themes were rather distracting.
Disturbing? Distracting? Compelling! That's what good music is.
Disturbed?
Yeah, and the sirens are. As for our song, you'll understand it better if you give it another listen.
Is this gonna be the second song again? Oh, I gotta test out the hold. Ooh, that's close. I think this is the first one again. I don't think this is the second song. No, 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 no. Can't really seem to toggle out of that one. Okay. This is the easiest one of the three to hurt. Oh, did she deflect it? Probably, right? That was a dangerous attack. I don't know what I'm doing there. And yep. In here for the, oh no, I was gonna say for the impending circle. Okay, one to go. Don't have the 400 damage yet, but we'll take some chip shots. Yeah, the thing is we get caught up in that like 3-piece. Alright. 400. Okay, there we go. Featured artist. Okay. So what? Little drum solo. I guess you want to kill the featured artist? Question mark. Unfortunately, we managed a little oopsie there. Oh, nope. Bad. Please stop. Okay, featured artist is dead. Also dead. Okay, so it turns out the 4 and 500 damage boosts are pretty good. Ah, no, that's bad. Ah, I'm so screwed.
Save your breath, 'cause tonight you're gonna try.
There's no bueno. I might be able to do something. This is gonna be some... Big old kiting. Get out of here. Oh boy. What's up, Andy?
A narrow victory, but still.
Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey.
Where once reverberated the enthralling music of the sirens, sheer silence now remains. Yet for how long shall those immortal songstresses be stilled?
A school of ravenous sharks. I wish it was as cool as sharks. Okay, I need a little bit more magic because I can't proc the 70.
The very bottom of the sea.
I'm too... Yeah, I need to spend 70. I have 2 left, but I only use 61 there. Oh, you know what? Hold on, I can... Oh, can I not? Oh, because this is a new room, right? Like, yeah, I can use 69, nice. I need to be able to use 70 so I can heal. Ah, man. We're so close. We're so close. I need to get magic.
It's drier here.
The fantastic finish. Yeah, using the big 400 to our advantage, but we're gonna have to finagle our way through these woods. We're gonna have to finagle our way through these woods. It's not gonna be easy, but I think if we play smart and slow... Gosh darn it, woman, go away!
On me, Eris. For all your idiosyncrasies, I never took you for a traitor.
I'm not, I swear. It's just, you'll never understand. I wanted this to be a special moment, but you had to go and ruin it. Bye now.
Oh my gosh, the freaking Strife Blessing. Dog? Alright, well, let's go. As if it isn't already difficult enough. They're like, yeah, we don't really want you to succeed early. Okay, monies? Thanks. Max life. Alright, let's do it. Let's get some upgrades. Whoa, 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 whoa. How exactly did that manage to get through? I don't understand that. Oh, you know what? I wonder if you hit him head on if they can deflect it. If you hit him like as a backstab, then it can ricochet out to other people. Punchy McPunchersons out here. Who can play that game? Ow, ow, I can't go punch for punch. I can't go punch for punch with them. That hurt.
It's cleared up. Olympus, I accept this message.
After you sprint, use your blast effects from Hephaestus to also inflict vent on foes. For 5 seconds, afflicted foes take a burst of damage. Timer resets if reapplied. Impervious at the start. Sure, we'll go with that. Just can't use enough magic with the way we've got it. Hey, what's going on, Data? I'm doing all right. How are you? We had things not quite go our way in Plat, so we're definitely fighting for a cut. And now this is quite difficult. Nope, 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 nope. No, 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 we're not getting hit by that. Hey, caramba. Likely missed the cut in kinetic. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. 5 under in round 1. Gosh darn it. After shooting 17 under in kinetic round 1 and CC round 1, I shot 19 under. The reality of Plat's difficulty set in and we shot 5 under. Honestly, came out the gates ball striking really well, just couldn't get anything to drop. Game just kind of kicked my behind. Alright, I'm gonna increase our damage out, like our raw damage output. Are we gonna want to go Aphrodite, or I think if we go this way, because we can get the extra health potentially.
The Phantom Lair.
Okay, this is new. It comes out swinging. This place comes out trying to hit quite hard. Alright, so we've got Sucky Sucky. Nope, 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 don't get hit. No!
Return to Shadow now. Ugh, I don't like Phantom Lairs.
That hurt. That hit very abruptly and very hard. Okay. Well, we were surviving. Honestly, made it a lot further in that run than I thought we would. Yeah, I guess we probably also had extra damage against us from that. Like putt-putt golf? There's some pretty... So we play... Obviously, we play a lot of PGA Tour 2K23. Through the past couple of games, people have made some pretty sick mini golf courses in those games, like some really, really cool ones. But I also do enjoy me some mini golf. You know, nothing like some like boardwalk mini golf. You know, go to the shore, play some mini golf.
Wanted you to have this, Dora. To the best hunter in all the crossroads.
See, I knew you were gonna pull this gift custom thing on me sooner or later, so I have come prepared. Catch.
For me? Thank you, Dora.
I'm gonna have to take a look and see what all the trinkets we've got.
Terror engulf us.
Okay, that was
if we're being honest,
unexpected.
Want to talk about it, or at least tell me the juicy bits because I'm bored?
Last night I visited the mourning fields, and being surrounded by that much despair, Think I must have brought some of it home.
Well, why don't I just
Scare it out of you, you wretched worm!
Dora's got a darker side to her.
Some spirits of the dead forever wander aimlessly, whilst others, lacking even so much will, merely linger in a single place.
Dora does need to get out more often.
Alright, so we've got some prophetic things that have happened. I guess that one's new. Customary gifts claim.
Expected this.
Visited the morning fields at night? I know, like, it doesn't even make any sense. Clearly, you should be going in the afternoon. So we haven't met the messenger. Classic armored wardens. We've got 5 of 8. 10 incantations. We're 1 incantation away. Need more Charon gift cards. 4 more Book of Shadows. And yeah, still the Rod of Fishing.
From the shadows.
But it looks like we might be able to do some incanting. Yes? Beseech Moros to reappear. Okay, so that's... We have to get this to get him to come back. Nightshades are growing, which I think we should be able to claim. Press Y on recipes for at-a-glance reminders on which resources you need. Okay, I mean, that seems like a pretty minor thing. If I'm being completely honest. Also,
full bloom.
Let us harvest. Plant all that we have. Alright.
Temperature looks good.
So now Wells of Charon shall exist, which means we will be able to heal ourselves. Or cause healing items to spawn along the way, which can change some of our picks for things, so. 'Tis good.
Moonlight guide us.
All of us.
Headmistress, if it isn't inappropriate, I have a little gift, seeing as your personal supply ran out a while back.
I forget if I might have already given her one.
Ah, the hounds shall
But, you
lap
know,
this stuff
friendship.
right up, I think. I shall safeguard it for them as a treat. And why don't you hold on to this in kind?
Never mind, we haven't given her one yet.
I can have this?
You have gone far, Millenoi, and you bested me. Gave me quite a scrape at that. There is much left to be done. But you are learning.
I know, they keep
Thank you,
gatekeeping me,
Headmistress.
trying to hold me
Although
back.
I know that I could not have
It's
bested
working.
you had you held nothing back.
You know. Why do you self-impose such limits on your capability? Alter your thoughts. I shall see you again out there.
Yes, Headmistress.
The yes headmistress thing is giving me just like a yes mistress kind of vibe. I'm gonna buy a nectar. We need 3 fate fabrics.
Oh, cauldron.
Yeah.
Fate fabric.
I've got just enough. You know what? Spend all those bones in one place.
Hear me, O Doom. Hear my voice from afar. I need beseech you wherever you are.
Hear me, O Doom? What are we looking to get, like... Can you imagine if we could use BFG in this?
So it goes at times.
Now we're talking.
Know the past, know the future.
Get the Doom soundtrack going. I need 100 Psyche. Okay. Things getting expensive out here. Okay, you know what? I know this costs 5, but it might be worth dropping something for it. 2 magic coming back. I know that we had that one where it's like, you've like one thing. If you don't have magic, then it's really good. But most of the time, not having magic seems to suck. So, we would need to drop 3. Well, you have less than 100% magic. Your attack and special deal 30% more damage. Which honestly, if I'm being completely honest, I'm gonna just say things revolving around honesty way too much. Yeah, I didn't realize that we were getting extra damage there. Twice if you no more than 30. Okay. We could go for this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everything moves slower for 2 seconds while you channel. So that's not just a mechanic, that's like just a thing that we've been doing. To foes in your casts. Well, I don't really cast all that much, so let's do this. I'm gonna buy you.
The unseen.
Yeah, no, I know.
I lack the grasp for this.
So we're gonna take off this, and we're gonna take off this, and we're gonna do this. And now I'm gonna get this activated. So I'm gonna get extra health and magic, I'm gonna restore magic, I'm gonna have Death Defiance. Yeah, I think we're in a good place. Hex also charges up automatically as though you use 2 magic every 1 second.
I'll keep this in mind.
Okay, so that's how that works. I can say, I want Ash. Okay. I mean, that's kind of nice. The fact that it's like an upgrade that you unlock is... okay. That's fine. We got one last 1, 2... yeah, we need 30. 30 Ash. Think Psyche gonna be important. Although with 2 more, I guess we would just be able to put like that back on. It's fine.
Ready
okay.
for more.
Ability to save what something? What? Wouldn't it be cool if the ability to save what something was something you had to unlock, I assume? Like you couldn't end mid-run until you couldn't stop mid-run until you unlocked it. Alright, after you use magic, restore it over 3 seconds up to a total of 1,000 magic this night. So it caps. And if you exit a location, fully restore health up to 50. Oh, that's interesting. Fountains restore 20% extra. The next makes 1 common boon of yours rare. So what do we have now? Next Guardian loses health and you take more damage from, or you take less. I misread this multiple times. You had to play 12 plus hours the first game, else you gotta start fresh? That definitely was not a thing. Because I'm fairly certain I stopped mid-run very early. And just picked it up the next day. Save and quit. Oh, you're proposing it. Okay. I'm like, I was reading that as like literally you had to play the first game. Not the first game of this, but like the first game in the series. Yeah, I got you. The aromatic file is actually kind of interesting. I don't need the gold purse. Can heal Gives you up to 50 health back. Kind of just keeps you alive early on. But I feel like you want to be not taking damage early on, because then this is kind of waste. I don't know, I guess it keeps you topped off for a while. Maybe we try this one? Knucklebones has been pretty good. %10 less, and you take Spider and Skelly. I don't think that I've. We'll put Narcissus on.
But that, disciples, is a tale for another.
I should get Skelly's while we're here. I'll be out of them, but we're trying to just collect trinkets at this point.
Keep the old traditions alive.
I should have given one to the spider earlier.
Unburdened by the weight of its significance.
I'm most appreciative of both the offering and of the sentiment, and I summarily shall do my part. Behold, the luckiest of my possessions is in your possession now.
Because Skelly's in the last game was the Lucky Tooth, right? So this is Luckier Tooth.
Commander, you once held a place of honor in my father's house, so you must know Cerberus, right? I found him in the morning fields, coated in miasma, heads to paws. Was he always prone to uncontrolled fits of rage?
Oh no, he mostly sat around. We go way back, it's just I kept strategically afar, seeing as he's kinda like a dog and I'm kinda like a bone. So now he's giving you some trouble, huh?
It's not his fault. Kronos must have cast him from the house, put him out to pasture. I broke through all the grime and calmed him down, but he may need another cleansing soon.
Every time I have this, like, odd suspicion of that.
Something new there.
Okay, after you fall to 0, automatically restore 51 HP once this night. Fountains restore extra. I mean, early on, it's essentially an extra death defy. And then as we go, maybe Aromatic File gets to be better. And I think at some point... Well, actually, you know what? It doesn't look like we have the ability to trinket swap, but maybe that's something that we'll be able to concoct.
Let me see. Looks like I did it.
Note to self. Clear any 3 forget-me-nots. Alright, so apparently I just need to forget-me-not everything.
Ensure that each is whole, its strength secure.
I don't know what I just joined into, but I'm gonna rock and roll with it.
Our common foe. To achieve victory, we must endure. The ravages on us time would bestow. So mote it be.
So mote it be. I don't know, I think I just performed some sort of witchcraft unknowingly, but willingly.
Can't believe you got to Kronos before me.
Suck
Knew you
it.
stood no chance against him, but didn't think you'd get there at all anytime soon.
Is that supposed to be some sort of compliment?
Is that just because I'm like half your size?
Apology, perhaps.
No.
Is it because I'm weak?
It'll be worth the wait.
Okay, so we ordered Psyche, that's right. Yeah, I need to forget me not some stuff.
What say the cards this eve?
Alright, forget me not. Apparently I can only forget me not one thing at a time. So I should forget me not the cheapest thing, just in case. Oh. Forget me not the same thing 3 times? Question mark?
Much deeper than it looks.
That's what she said? Okay, so I bought 3 fabrics, but I don't have bronze yet. I'm just gonna forget me not everything, man. If that's what they want me to forget me not? Then no forgetting shall I be doing. Don't remember it all. It's gonna be arrows. And by arrows, I mean little pointy fingers with a bow on it or an infinity symbol. I'm not really sure. Remember it forever. But that's tomorrow. They got me. They got me again. They did it. They hurt me right in the soul. They said, "Oh, you want to take more damage? Just here, keep taking more damage." So, you know, that's what happened. All right. So tomorrow we'll be back 7:30 Eastern, same time as per usual. We've got golf on the docket. Hopefully a cut being made, but it's gonna take some work. And then we'll hop back into some more Hades 2. It looks like we have another weapon that we're gonna be trying. I think I'm gonna follow the bones around for a little bit here and just experiment. Especially since the game is like intentionally handicapping us from trying to beat it, so we may as well just maximize some of our stuff as best we can. But yeah, I tell you what, if I had more time, I could very easily see us just continuing to it would be so easy to just let's just do another run. It was close. Let's do another run. How about one more? How about again? We could. It'd be very, very simple to get into that loop. But yeah, that's gonna do it for us. Appreciate y'all hanging out here. I'll catch you all tomorrow. Thank you for watching on Twitch and YouTube. It's been fun doing it on both. And we'll just continue to see where things take us. Alright guys, have a wonderful night. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.